No, 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 no. Audio test. Okay, what you just heard was the repeat of my sound. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so then if I turn on normal sound. Okay, so then if I turn on normal sound. Okay. Okay, we're back. I kept doing this thing where I would like click off and then go to the stream and then come back, and I'd have to keep hitting the Windows button because I'd have to keep clicking off, but okay, so welcome. It is currently 8:02 a.m. on a Saturday. I put this in the description, but I have plans today, and I really was just not feeling it yesterday. Thankfully, though, because my power went out, and that would have just been not fun to deal with. So basically, yes, I am streaming at 8 a.m. in the morning so that I can at least fulfill this weekly self-responsibility. So welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. We're back to... I got my Thai tea with my Thai coffee with me. It's nice. We're back into One Piece. We're gonna figure out what the heck we're doing. So right now we have to talk to Audio. Audio. Yep, let's go. Let's do this. Ruins of the Colossus. Oh, it's like a whole cinematic thing. I didn't expect that. Oh, hey, this is a shot I used for my last thumbnail. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I thought this was gonna be like a whole skip forward thing. No, you're gonna make me work for it? What kind of place will you take us next? Kind of like you're having fun. Okay, now Sanji's telling me to keep my eyes open. How dare he? Yeah, I agree to keep my eyes on Audio because he's a sneaky one. Whoa. Yeah, why are they celebrating over mushrooms? I want to know. What do they do with them? They're saying mushroom surrounding parties are so much fun. What? Mushroom surrounding... They must be really bored. To be fair, it's not like they have media or anything, so mushroom surrounding party. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Mushroom surrounding party! Oh, there's another King Kong. A lot of people don't, but I love mushrooms. I will order raw mushrooms from a restaurant. Like, raw mushrooms are so good. I'm gonna buy more today. And if you're offended by that, good. Yeah, so right now this is more grinding for anything, so this is one of the main reasons I decided to keep our suit overpowered stuff on. We're just grinding through some enemies. That's it. We're not gonna procrastinate too much. We're not gonna do any of that. So, on the video at least, we'll get there, but for now, you guys are gonna have to tolerate me grinding through some... I don't know if I like to phrase it like this, but grinding through some monsters. They're sleeping. Poor things. Oh, see, they're cute. Oh, you're doing this again, where you're forcing me on a path. Let's get this next battle. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of him and be done with him on this end. Not much to discuss when it's like just grinding through these enemies. Plus, it's easier on me when editing if I'm relatively less talkative during fights. So I just gotta remember at the moment it's streaming and not really video editing, because that's one of the things that's a little bit trouble for me to discern at the moment. Hey, it's a gorilla again. I can't. I don't have the energy. Calm down, Nami. That's a female. That's a thick female. That's a female. What's the last thing that's even a little bit feminine? Yeah, exactly. But like, even a little bit. Just show a hint of femininity. Come on. Show like a, I don't know, anything. A little curl in the hair. Even for anime with gorillas, it's like you got a little curl. Is this where Lim sent it? I got a Luffy cube fragment. Doesn't seem like Lim's doing it on purpose. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know she's not trying to screw me over on purpose. Lim. I'm gonna get this monkey. This monkey's life is mine. Okay, let's get rid of these. Oh, same fight. So we're just gonna whop them all in once. And then Zoro, do your thing. Actually, can I long range get rid of them? Yeah, I can. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I just don't want to keep using all of Zoro's stuff. He's Captain Usopp. Oh yeah, I'm getting those level ups in. Always getting the uppies. I'm snatching just in case it forces me to turn around again. Just one after another, cutting them down. Okay, so I was looking over some clip art for this, and this isn't really a spoiler because I don't even know much about it. But apparently, there's this might be after Wano, which I didn't know that because, and if anyone who watched this, they're like, you're an idiot. Well, I don't really know how Wano is played out right now. Because I think they just passed it in the anime. I'm not sure, but I know they did in the manga. But one of the things was that the clip, the art had, what's it, the new Luffy form, where he's supposed to look more like the Monkey King, which he was based off of. Which, the thing is that I think One Piece, Oda took inspiration from Toriyama with that, because there's a lot of inspirations One Piece took from Dragon Ball. So I'm not sure if that was like a thing where he's like, yeah, I'll do that too in my own way. But his new form, which looks, yeah, a lot more like the Monkey King, even more than Goku. Goku doesn't really look like the Monkey King, to be honest. It showed up in some art, so I don't know if that, because usually when I look up like thumbnails and stuff like that to use and edit, if I do edit them, it's like, think about it like this. So people will post, like with Jump Force, it says, if you look up Jump Force pictures, sometimes you'll get ones you'll be like, whoa, Super Saiyan God was in the game? Because you'll see this high rendition of Super Saiyan God. And you'll be like, what? That's so weird. But then you'll look into it and it was a mod. And that was a lot of the bait I got caught in with YouTube. Because I kept thinking, oh, this is a cool thing for Jump Force. This is a cool thing for this game. But no, they were just all mods. And Sifu, that actually, Sifu's the game I want to get because of the mod. There's like a Power Rangers mod that looks friggin' awesome. But yeah, so I don't know if that's a mod thing, so I'm being tricked again, or if he actually has his final form in this, because I think they did that with World Seeker, where they only had up to Gear 4, but somebody modded it, so it had the Gear 5, I think that's the new form. So, I don't know. Because I think it's still Gear 4 when he goes Snake Man. I think it's just Snake Man Gear 4. I do not remember. Oh, you tried to sneak up on me? You tried to sneak up on me? That's not gonna happen. Because I sneak up on you. I don't know. You gotta think of something. When you're at a point where you're kind of just meaninglessly going forward in an RPG, you gotta think of something. Did you guys hear about Nimasa? I need to read the graphic novel because, as I've probably talked about, I love reading graphic novels. I love that stuff. It tickles my bunny bone, my every bone. Not that bone. But in general, there might be something I need to backtrack for. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm backtracking for no reason. Oh yeah, I guess I am. But Nimasa is a movie they just made on Netflix based off of a graphic novel. And the main thing they're trying to outline with it, with the creators and Netflix, with the trailer, is metal because of how, like, intense the character does things. Yeah, Usopp and Chopper freaking out. Yeah, we're going through lightning. What of it? Deal with it. Yeah, we're gonna fast track through these. But Nimasa, it looks very bouncy, very good, very chaotic, but with like good times to cool down. So there's a lot of movies you can tell, okay, Netflix took the reins on this one and the company kind of half cared, or they just didn't do a great job, they just wanted that pay cut. You can tell with some of the movies. I just cheated that. I'm not getting a fight. I'm just gonna get up. But with Nimasa, you could tell the people who made it, and as far as from the trailer, this is just an outside perspective from the trailer. I'm not saying anything because I haven't seen it yet, because I just found out it came out yesterday, and I'm going to see it. But yeah, Nimasa looks really good, and you can tell that the studio cared about it, at least. Again, from the trailer. So I'm definitely going to watch it. I might have to wait till a friend comes around to watch it, but nonetheless, it is a nice view, Zoro. It sounds pretty dangerous, but it's beautiful. That's Robin Hood, whatever. Hey, there's my destroyed ship. Destroyed in the water. But I do agree. I do like this view. This is what I mean. Like, Bandai Namco can shove off whatever they want onto different studios. They can say, here's a game we need from this IP, do it. But it's all up to that specific studio to if it's any good. In the Tenkaichi 4 game, I'm praying that the studio cares, because the Dragon Ball studio they have in Bandai Namco, I think there's only one, I could be wrong. They're doing an amazing job, and they really care. And obviously you can tell whenever the One Piece people care about, like, they wanted to make a game. Oh, there's a thing down there. Can I jump down? I don't want to risk it. I don't have to backtrack. Oh, entrance to the ruins to head. One sec. I had to burp. Okay, so it looks really funny and good, and I'll talk about it in a sec. Thunderhead Ruins, home of the Thunder Colossus. Careful, you'll fall prey to that powerful barrier. Heck are you talking about, a barrier? See, the shock from the lightning is so powerful, burn anything with its wrist. Oh, you've never met Luffy. Yeah. What Audio didn't know is that he's made of rubber. And if you don't know anything about rubber, Rubber's non-conductive. It literally, it cannot physically shock him. And Audio didn't know. He faced somebody with double fruit powers that gave him basically lightning god powers. And it didn't work a little bit on Luffy. Not even a little bit. He's so dumbfounded though. Because at least Luffy will get harmed if he's not using like hockey or something. But I didn't think the guy didn't expect no harm at all. He's just like, what? He's just immune? Yeah. Immune to lightning. That's his like #1 thing. I think that's really funny though, because you have because going back to Jump Force really quick, like just to skip and a hop. You got people like not Kodapika, the other guy from the best friend from Hunter x Hunter. I'm forgetting his name at the moment. I just read through all of Hunter x Hunter, so I feel a little ashamed. Unique structure. Lightning was being researched here. Is that about it? Meteorological research. It's like, what area? Yeah, what area? Nami studied there for like 2 years. That's where she got her weather eggs. But Jump Force, you have like lightning characters basically is what I'm talking about. And they can hurt Luffy. But not just through impact, through like actual lightning strikes. But they do have, okay, I will admit, they do have a thing intentionally where like lightning attacks work less on Luffy. But I don't think he's immune. I'm gonna have to replay Jump Force. Gladly will, by the way. If I see a physical copy of Jump Force for like Switch or something, I'm always tempted to grab it just because I have the digital, but I never want to lose it. It's so much better than people give it credit for. Yeah, let's just chop through him. Yeah. We're just gonna take him out. We're not even gonna bother trying to go all style for now. We're just gonna get rid of him. And if we get to a point where it's like a whole big story and we're still overpowering through, then we'll consider taking off some stuff. But I need better equipment though. I don't want to just go from super strong to super weak, because then it's like full-on strategy for every single fight, even if I'm just grinding. Which there's some times where I hate that. Like Dragon Quest took me I wanted to grind on a specific island, so it took me like 3 hours of like my 5-hour session. And I don't have a lot of 5-hour sessions, so 3 hours of like my 5-hour sessions just fighting these big guys because they wouldn't go down with like one hit. But eventually I got strong enough to just keep taking them down and get a ton of XP. But like at the start, it was just full-on battles every single time I was grinding. That was the point though, because they're strong, so that's why they have a ton of XP. But it's like, again, it's a lot easier to get it to just glaze through, especially in a streamer or something like this. But they were researching lightning here. There's something to do with the frozen lightning. Looks like it might. Then does it always have to be something to do with those eyes we saw in the sky when Sunny was blown away? I gotta get back into my voices. It's like, I think that was the mirage. Even if it was though, it's definitely something mysterious. She's right. That's very weird. So that was Jump Force, but now I want to kind of focus on Nimasa. So as I was saying, it just came out. What does it do? Is it just energy? Oh, thanks Audio for not going further into it. Ha ha ha, that's an amazing device. That's it. What I'm assuming is that it generates storms. You give it a first jolt, it starts generating a storm, and then it self-sustains itself. aka it generates a small lightning storm that shocks these things, generating power here, but it also shocks its own turbines. So it's a and then it creates more thunderstorms, so it's self-sustaining. That's my assumption, based on just by looking at it. Looks like a fire thing! Shape is slightly different. Yeah, I think it's the lightning ones. But Nimasa looks gorgeous, it's very bouncy, the humor's nice, and this is all from the trailer I'm getting. So, yeah, I definitely want to watch it. But I don't really think there was any more to say on it. I think I had something, but then I kind of like lost track. So, doesn't really matter now. I don't remember what my last subject was. So, I may have to try to see if I can pick up a new subject while I'm kind of glazing through this. And I know I should be paying more attention to the story and stuff, but at some point it's like, I'm gonna pay attention to the story. I'm not just glazing through a game just to beat it. I love One Piece. I love story. But, see, please switch this and connect the door open. Yeah, like right here. You gotta get to the interesting parts in order to get me wanting to know more. But you gotta turn this. And see, this is also what I love. Like puzzles. I love me a good puzzle. Thinking about puzzles makes me wanna be a puzzler. Do I turn this? Yes! No. Looks like the switch to the door connected. How does this thing work? I wanna get them both open. Yes! I love these types of puzzles in particular where you're just, all right, let's go. Where you're just like going around, hitting switches. I love the Persona 5 puzzles. Oh my god, the Persona 5 puzzles. Those are so good. Wait, what? Oh no, I'm just stupid. Never mind. Achoo! Sneezing. I regret nothing. But the Persona 5 puzzles, hard. Amazing. Am I spiking my mic? I'm gonna turn my mic down a bit. Just to help your ears. There you go. Mic's turned down. No. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. So let's see if I eventually remember what I was talking about. Yeah, this thing's still executed. Right, puzzles. Okay, so puzzles. I love the Persona 5 puzzles because they're very run around, hit this switch, figure this out, make sure this is correct, like a whole Sudoku kind of thing. Which I also love Sudoku. Do nothing. I don't want to switch to Chopper yet. Actually, I'm gonna switch to Chopper just so I can to the door. What door? Oh, there's probably a door through there, because you see the line. Because there is so that line is the power line connected to where we were, so it goes there. So I was gonna have to backtrack over here anyway. But I love this puzzle. It's like Legend of Zelda puzzles especially. The most recent one I played was, if you haven't played it, there's an indie game called Tunic. And it very much plays like, let me think. It very much, wait, oh, there's a hole. Okay, good, I can come back here. It very much plays like Legend of Zelda, like a top-down Legend of Zelda, and it's very good. It's blows my mind with how good Tunic was. But I started Tunic. It started strong, and I was able to figure out so many things without looking at walkthroughs or anything. And I don't like turning on easy mode or anything, because they do have extra stuff where, like in Tunic, you can have easy mode, easy da, and like puzzle fix, whatever. And I'm like, oh, this is so easy to figure out. And the thing is that I got to a certain point where I was just lost. I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like, okay, so how do I get the next one on this? Because when you go through Tunic, you unlock the a lot of if you didn't grow up with this, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But a lot of people grew up with having little instruction booklets within their video games. And especially like PS1 games. This game is supposed to be like a PS1 game. If you hit the select button, you bring up the little instruction pamphlet, and you're supposed to find the pages to that instruction pamphlet. It's kind of like fourth wall breaking, kind of not. It's not too fourth wall breaking, just because you are because you can click it and show that you are the player. Like click the right stick on your Switch, because I play on the Switch, but you can play it on Steam. Or you can click like the right stick or whatever button that would be on Steam, and and basically see that you're putting the pamphlet down, looking at the retro TV, and it's all bit crushed after that. It's so artistically amazing, even within the game. But the puzzles got so intricate to the point where like the secret stuff was horrendously intricate. I don't even know how to explain it, because I'm gonna see if I can break this. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't break it with him, so it's only like, huh? That's silly. I think that's a little silly. But in general, with Tunic, it's like the puzzles got so complicated to the point where it was like, oh, hey, go to the door in the mountains for this. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't unlock the door in the mountains because I have no idea how to unlock the door in the mountains. So I looked up a whole thing to unlock the door in the mountains and apparently it was this intricate direction puzzle that you have to find this other page for, but I didn't know I had to find this other page because the other page was like put in little hints on another page that I did unlock on my own. So it's pretty much I got to this super intricate part to where even I could beat the final boss, but the reason I can't beat her right now is because of this, like, I'm not blaming it too much, it's mostly a skill issue, but you can unlock like stamina bars and magic bars and health bars, and a clock on my left here. You can unlock all these bars and upgrade them and stuff like that when you die in the game, which not too much spoiler because I'm not gonna tell you when, but you have to re-unlock them, and that's what I'm talking about. Which, like, I got to a whole point like after you die and you're in the spirit realm, and it was just so weird because I'm like, okay, well, and then, but the fact of the matter is, I went to the door and I got the first page. But I wasn't supposed to get the first page. I looked at the walkthrough because I'm like, I went to there and I couldn't find it. And I did this whole thing where apparently that was a part of the secret ending. And no, where I needed to go behind the door was a path off to the right of the big door that you can't see initially, even if you use this like lock-on feature that lets you see another perspective. You couldn't even see it then. You had to just walk across the wall and freeball it. And I'm like, come on, man. I'm trying. I unlocked most of your secrets and most of your stuff without anyone's help. But look what you did to me. I had to look up help because you screwed me over. And it's just silly. Because I was doing so well. I'm just kind of glazing through doing stuff right now. And I don't know. I would still highly recommend Tunic. And especially if you like Legend of Zelda, like the top-down old games. It's got another Switch too, I know. But don't be surprised when you get like a bunch of just random stuff and you're confused at first, because I was so confused. It opened. It's just a button. Come on, stop being surprised. This is what Bandai Namco does. They have buttons and they get surprised. That's one thing I bet, that's what this team does too, and I don't know if that's Bandai Namco or just this team, but they do that in a lot of games, so I assume it's just their formula. But Facebook. Bam. you get punched. I don't want to challenge yet. We're not even into the story. That actually might be my thing. I might get to a point where I'm just kind of sick of it and I want to be more involved in the story. But this is like the first labyrinth. This is nothing. I want to be able to explore on my own. But just don't be surprised whenever crap happens. Once you get Tunic and you're like, oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. There's this whole intricate thing, and like the secret ending at the berries that you didn't even know you're supposed to be doing direction puzzles, so you thought they were just locked doors. And it's like, I don't know, I just got appalled. But with everything they were doing, it's just, here's what it is. I defined this before he even knew about the secrets. Tunic is, oh, I was looking at the stream and something, it went black for a sec. It was weird. I didn't know it was a loading screen. Tunic is top-down Legend of Zelda style Dark Souls. That's what it is. Because it gets hard as hell. It gets so hard. I played everything on normal difficulty, by the way. I always play things with difficulty. I already told you I don't like assigning easy stuff. So that's the thing. Tunic is hard mode Legend of Zelda, but like literally Dark Souls. Until you unlock like a weird zappy move, which I don't want to describe it too much because it's really cool. And especially if you want to play Tunic. And it's I think it's on sale right now. I don't remember. I got it on sale, but you have to dodge roll and with a brief invincibility thing like Dark Souls. It is Dark Souls Legend of Zelda, and it's ticking me off because I have to go back through a bunch of levels, which a lot of them were sealed off, to get more stamina upgrades, because every single time I'm beating the final boss, which is the reason I can't beat her, I like just need one more roll before I can regenerate my stamina, and then I get tired because I didn't unlock all the stamina upgrades. I don't know. I'm getting more ticked about this into that game than this game. My ear is so out of it right now, and I think it's just putting on the headset. I usually have left ear issues, but like this is getting intense. She needs more research. She can't understand it now. Robin, do it now. 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 Tame Thunder Tablet. What? So wait, do I just take it back with me to research? Could I have done that as Luffy? That was a weird interaction. Take the initiative. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Once we're done with this labyrinth, I'm gonna keep this promise. I swear. Swearsies with a pineapple on top. We're gonna get past this labyrinth, and we're gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep going. It might be a little long of a stream, but I didn't get in that second video this week, though I got in the graphic novel, visual novel. I'm surprised people are liking it. Honestly, I might even put the VTuber back on while we do it. No, it's a visual novel. I probably shouldn't. But I'm honestly surprised people are liking the visual novel series, especially with my stupid voices. Like, maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe people don't like it, and I'm just thinking they are just because it's getting some views and stuff. But I like it. So, you know what? Let me presume that other people like it, okay? Let me do that. Let's fight this bat real quick. No, bat time. You're going down. Watermelon squirrel. He says he's smiley, but he's dead. I could have said he's a watermelon, but no. No, he's just gone. No. It is way too early for this. That's a lightning thing. Whoa. Okay, before we fight him, I just got a text. If anyone heard that Legend of Zelda thingy, that's my texting tone. No. Oh, my back. I don't know if you heard that. My whole My whole butt popped. Ugh. Or my back, my spine. No, that was not a text. Although I'm expecting one. That was the annoying notification that that they'll let me turn off, but at the same time won't. Let me turn off certain aspects. Where Google's like, 5 years ago today! It's like, you can turn off memories, yes. But at the same time, it's like, there's certain other things that turn off with memories, and I think it's like just keeping some backup or something that I don't want to turn off. So, the heck, Google? What is this? Apparently we need to turn off the glowing walls to get the thunder colossus. There's a switch that'll stop the electricity. I mean, there was a device to electrify the floor, so there would be a switch to turn it off. Okay, let's start by searching the nearby rooms. Okay. Got it, let's search the nearby rooms. Watermelon squirrel, aka Smiley, and stuff up there. So, either way, squirrel time. You know what we're gonna do real quick? We got a high enough level. I am going to take this time, especially since there's a thing. Oh. Are you serious? I want to hinder myself. But you're giving me stuff that's like, oh, this entire thing is gonna lower you. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I want to hinder myself. So that's what we're gonna do. Nami, you get more defense. Or is it evasion? Wild Death Squirrel Power. What? Wild Death Squirrel? Oh, it's just HP. I was so confused. Plus 130. Oh wow, it actually has more. Cool. But I'm doing this. I am doing it. So, why, you ask? I want to make this a little bit more. We'll see how it works out. I want to see if it makes it a little bit more exciting for me, as opposed to blasting through everything like I have been. Robin might stay a little overpowered. Yeah, you know, let's have one overpowered person still, just to be safe. So if this doesn't work out, I can go back to Robin, have her as my. You won't let us through? Of course. These guys are nothing. These cut through mountains. Come on. TP has been charged. Okay, so I have higher attack against them. Oh, they still go down. It might be because of higher attack stuff, but yeah, that's not so bad. Feels a little bit more RPG-y. We'll save the extreme stuff for later. We're gonna have some fun with this. So we finally nerfed ourselves like we kept talking about, because that I naggingly kept procrastinating because I wanted to finally have some fun with this. I will not apologize though. Ever. For anything in my life. And if you quote me that of my apologies, I will die inside. It's a pretty long haul. Okay, Chopper. Yeah! Chopper's so cute. The voice actor, actress, I don't know which. Ow! Don't hurt me. The voice actor, actress for Chopper is the best. And you have some... Ugh. I didn't get ambushed. I faced them. Come on. Okay, so... Oh, so he has higher attack. Okay, good. Good. We're only gonna do another Dragon Twister. But they're so cute. And if you have like Spy X Family, for example, you have Anya. Oh my gosh, Anya's adorable. Anya in the manga was one of the cutest things. Which only thing on par with Anya was I forgot her name, but the little gem girl from The Devil's a Part-Timer. And then I go to the anime, and the same thing with The Devil's a Part-Timer voice actress they hired for her. She does the best portrayal of that super adorable character, and it is the best. It's so cute. Like, you have no idea how cute it is. It's like, if you do have an idea, you have no idea how cute I find it. Because it is so adorable. Okay, wow, they really pounded it on. Cyclone Temple. Cyclone Temple? No, Cyclone Temple. Ooh. Cool. I kinda just wanted to see that, to be honest. Okay, you go next, so I'll just cut you down. Pow! Okay, and then you're next. But I can't attack anyone but you. So I'll go to Usopp. I'd prefer not to find out how much health they chip off when legitimately fighting. I prefer to find that out later when I'm actually struggling. I know that's going to be to my disadvantage though, because it's going to be like, oh, you do that, and it's like not feeling pain till you're older. You feel it and like it's such an intense rate. But who cares? I don't care. Do not care. We're gonna climb this vines and we're just gonna go forward. We're going to find out what we're doing, and I do not know what we're doing. It's the switch thing! Where? Oh. I have no idea where. Oh, so we're gonna do the opposite now? This is what we're doing? We're doing the opposite? We're just gonna power it down. After all of those satisfying turn the switch and bam, it's electrified now. You're gonna make me... I guess the best phrase for it is unsatisfy myself. You're gonna make me do such an unsatisfying act. Yes, Zoro. So Zoro pretty much just said, oh, it activated it. Okay. So many, I want to say this something real quick. So many people judge anime, especially something like JoJo's where they do it intentionally, for being incredibly obnoxious with pointing stuff out. And saying, oh my god, this happened, even Demon Slayer does it sometimes. I agree that sometimes it's a little over the top. But with something like JoJo's, for example, they do it in such a charismatic way that I actually really like it. I 200%... Okay, I pushed it! No, it's the weird type of fire claws. Yeah, this is different. It's not the same when I found on the beach, Zoro! But I genuinely think it's an enjoyable trait sometimes. The video games are way worse than the anime. You could say whatever you want about... you could say whatever you want about anime and how they're very obnoxiously throwing stuff out. Games are so much worse, and it's been proven in this gameplay. It's like, how are you not seeing it? You see, like, oh, I hit the switch, it turned. Oh, I did this thing, it happened. It's like, It's just very apparent to me that when people complain about stuff being pointed out in anime, they have not played the anime game. And if they have, then they're forgetting them when they tell me. And I need to remember to bring it up and be like, well, the games are way worse, so why are you complaining about this? And guaranteed, they'll turn to me and be like, oh yeah. No doubt. What's with the hole in the ceiling? Yeah, does it? You almost never see a Colossus outside, though. That's true, but we saw one. I think, what's her name summoned it, somehow. But I mean, like, maybe it fell through the ceiling and that's how Colossus got in here? I mean, if it wasn't made in here, but I don't know that yet. I'm not that far in the story yet. You're only as far as I am. If you want to know if I already found it out, go to the other episodes. Shot Kabuto within one turn. Attack us and please. Yeah, Luffy, I get it. I'm glad you're here, Luffy. Because you can take the brunt of the attacks. Oh, okay. So who's higher attack? 964 versus nothing. I wonder if I can beat him like this. Which one am I supposed to be beating? Is it this one or this one? I don't know. I think it's this one. Beat him up. Floating star. Alright. So we're pretty much just normal attacking. There's nothing different. I will say, they really wanted to, when making One Piece, Oda really wanted to make Zoro's character just the coolest guy. I think he had a high admiration for, like, swordsmen, and you could tell throughout the whole Wano with how Wano was littered with, like, samurai and lore and stuff like that. And I know he's Japanese. I know. It's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying just in general, like, swordsmen. You can be... Because if you say, oh yeah, it's because he's Japanese, I feel like that's racist in its own term, because think about it like this. Just because they're Japanese doesn't mean they love freaking swordsmen. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Nobody thought that except for me. Probably. I mean, I didn't actually think it, but you know what I mean. So, I'm gonna shut up and pretend I didn't say that. Well, you're gonna pretend that I'm a good person. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pretend I'm a good person, and we're gonna leave it at that. That's a good question. Is it stealing the Colossal Lantern? Who knows? I don't know. Actually, why do we have to pretend I'm a good person again? Oh yeah, no reason. We're gonna leave it at that. There's so many times where I just feel like a sucky person, but then I remember the drivers on highways. Oh, you want to rant? We'll do it in a sec, but driving is horrendous sometimes. I don't really want to meet it. Too bad, Naomi. We're meeting the Colossus. Why is it still up? Yeah. Physics does not apply. Like, okay. I never understood that in some games where, like, a shield just goes down after, like, for a whole cinematic thing. But, like, no. Dragon. I keep bringing up Dragon Quest for the specific reason of how much I love it. You can tell how much I really like it. But they go down when you put them down in the last game. So, stop bringing them freaking up for a cinematic shot in anime games. It's annoying. Oh, let's fight this guy. Maybe I'll use thinking about driving on the highway as like my motivation to beat the heck out of him. This is Thunder Colossus! I need the voice of the long way. Has an old crest just like the Fire Colossus. Okay, so we just need to take this guy down, right? Yeah, let's take him down. Beat him up! Do this! You can control lightning. That's true, it won't work on it. But punching you in the face potentially will. Because if you use hockey, it'll really numb it down, but let's do some bazooka. Knockaway effect. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I got that out of the way now. Is it actually gonna knock him away though? Yeah, I didn't think so. I was a little worried it would, but since it's Luffy, and I want him to stay in Luffy's area to hurt him, but only him. But no, instead it just got everyone. Oh no. Why is Luffy paralyzed? He's not gonna be easily fooled. Can I swap them out? Oh no. Oh no. Whoa. Usopp, he took a lot of damage. I'm gonna swap you out for Robin. And then Zoro. Oh, I can still use your skill? Cool, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I'm so dumb. So he takes probably Punchy's punch because Luffy is the strong boy. So I'm gonna take Robin out. I'm gonna put Chopper in because everyone else took a bunch of big old damage. I'm gonna do area attack because he's gonna attack everyone anyway. Oh, you took a lot of damage, buddy. Recharge for Luffy. Luffy can't do anything. Yeah, I might as well. You might as well go to the same area if he's gonna attack everyone in the area anyway. Oh, I thought I got gassed because it brought it down to his knees, so I thought it would be okay. Ooh. Okay, no, I guess moving the area was a bad idea. Whatever. Switch battle. No, I don't want. Why do I want to do that? She's paralyzed with pain. You are going down and yelling timber. Down you go. I don't know why, but every single time I say someone's going down, that goes in my head. It's been all week. I was just thinking these things. Oh yeah, that guy's going down. Like, I will whisper that under my voice. I don't even like that song too much. It's just stuck in my brain. It's frustrating. You can tell when the coffee starts working a lot more versus how I was. Especially since it's so early in the morning. It's like I went from tired to pumped. It might be the coffee, it might be the fact of getting it in the groove. And I think that's it, because coffee doesn't affect me super much. Do I get a bunch of abilities now? Do I? What's happening? No, Usopp! No. Leave him alone. Oh god. Yeah, he would not have been able to take that. That's cool power, though. That's an awesome power. You okay, Big Nose? Sorry. Yeah, I agree. He is awesome. He's a grab fruit user. So he just gets big hands. Anything I can hold in my hand, I can take and control. What? Oh, if I grab some lightning, this is what happens. Okay, I was really confused. I'm like, what? Can't grab anything living, though. Also, we'll be able to handle the endless lightning strikes at the cave entrance. I only have two hands, you know? So if you grab lightning, it makes like a fortification of your hand. Not like a fortification, a formation, I guess. You're with me. For all the attacks they want, I'll defend you. Huh. Yeah, we all underestimated him. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty cool power. They have some really cool devil fruit powers, to be honest. I called you suspicious. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. It's my payback for Lim giving you trouble. What? Oh, it's a red orb. Don't bite it. It looks juicy, but do not bite it. What is it? Something extremely important for exploring Water. Oh, what a coincidence! Important for exploration. Should know as soon as I know anything. Oh, Luffy always has this like cute little kid face they put on him. His voice actress which I think I'm for sure it's an actress. Like I think the main character is like the original big three. Not counting Toriko, of course. I'm putting Naruto there. Naruto, Goku, and Luffy, all had female voice actresses. Oh my god, it's Smoker Tashigi. These are two of my favorite Navymen. They are I'm so glad they got brought back, because ever since I first met him, I loved him, and then when I started playing like Burning Blood, for example, I noticed Smoker had a 2-year jump, and I was so happy to see him again, knowing that I would see him again. And then he's just been a consistent character that I love. I love Smoker. I don't know why. Smoker and Tashigi are just my favorite. Even if Tashigi doesn't have an interaction with Zoro, which their interactions are always amazing, hilarious. But Oda's writing with those two is awesome. But it's always good to remember, when you have a writer, when you have someone like an original person, even Akira Toriyama talks about who he discusses to form stories. He doesn't just write it all of his own. Like, you couldn't see it in the Dr. Slump, in early Dr. Slump with Toriyama. As you can tell, I really like Toriyama's works, not just Dragon Ball. But he talks about who he discusses stuff with. And so does a lot of artists. The main creator of Dragons, the main owner right now of Demon Slayer, they finished the series a little while back, by the way. The anime is not done, but the manga is completely done. Aside from like specials and stuff like that, they're still doing. His consultant is the original base creator, and the only reason I know that is because if you get to something like the end of I think it was Fire and Water, for example, which is one of the specials. He talks about one of the personal times he sits down with the original creator, because anytime he makes a new chapter, he wants to know the original vision the guy has for it, and they bounce off each other, because the guy, what he originally had for it, is like, yeah, but I like the way the story's going. So I know people have a lot of criticisms for Demon Slayer, despite how popular it is, because as you know, just because something's popular doesn't mean it's good. But it's very popular, but a lot of people have criticisms about it, about how slow it is, about how cliche it is, and it's understandable. But I love it, and I love the direction it went, and I love how he consulted. His main person was the original creator. It's the same thing with Devil May Cry, even. Devil May Cry, they tried making it without the main guy, on like DMC 2, I think it was, and they realized how big of a mistake that was. So I think 3 through 5 even? I know 3 and 4, but maybe 3 through 5, they consulted the original creator. Who moved over to, of Dante, who moved over to Platinum Games and was making, he's the guy who makes Bayonetta. Or not, doesn't make it. He directs Bayonetta. He is the head director. But that's what I'm getting at. And that's also why I want to emphasize as director. Every game, everything has so huge of teams. I'm sure I've like rained down the importance of teams. Like even when I'm describing this, how it's a Bandai Namco, a specific team within Bandai Namco. It's not just the company. But so many people generalize it to a company, to a studio specifically, or something like that. And it's this team, and it's the people they go with. It's not just it's not just Oda. For One Piece, it's the people Oda talks to as well. His entire team, their vision team, the people he bounces ideas off of, which he talks about in the end of the mangas. Which I feel like people generalize it so much because they aren't able to read those extra notes. They just watch the anime. But I don't know. That's just a whole nother rant that I want people to realize that like it's not just one person. You can generalize all you want. I generalize it all the time. I just did it a million times with saying about Oda. But just keep in mind that when you're generalizing it, you know actually what you're talking about. Don't talk to somebody with just generalizing, because most of the time which this has repeatedly happened to me, most of the time they'll just go, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Cool. I do that too, but I at least ask more questions. I don't just say, cool. And then later on be like, no, it was just Oda, right? No, I was talking about this. Like, so many times people just show me that they weren't listening at all. And they go, yeah, I get it. I understand. And then I come back to him like, you know what I mean with this, right? I'm like, no, I have no idea. I'm like, why didn't you say something? If you don't have any idea, ask questions, say something, don't just agree. That's one of my pet peeves, by the way. People agreeing, and then I'll ask them after, just in case, because it happens so often. And they'll be like, no, I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, then ask questions. If you just want to get past my conversation, don't want to listen to it, then just say something. It's just... I'm getting into a whole nother thing. And I know this is kind of my thing by now that I just get into rants, but... I don't know. Hey, but trouble! It seems like the lid's been... Not like the lid's been removed yet. So there's something important about here to the, what are they called? I'm adjusting. What's it called? The, world leaders. Apparently something's important about this island. Who would have known? Something's important about an island. That's main to the game. Return to the house. What a nice view. It's beautiful. I'm gonna save. I said I swore on, I don't like pineapples, but I just like the word pineapple and everything, but I swore up and down on a pineapple that, okay, so I can't walk off the edge, that I would continue. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait, is there any way I can jump off? That's what I want to know. Can I jump off? The spot's where we came from. I know. They include like background. The background scenery is so good, and they don't just generate everything. They generate based on like what you would be able to see, which I really like. And I'm curious. Quick back on our bodies. Maybe. Good point. But yeah, I think the cubes will be fine. It's not a really corporeal thing too much. Luffy's just supposed to disappointed that we can't eat it. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do this. Let's go back. But Horizon Zero Dawn, that's what I was getting at. Horizon Zero Dawn does it to where everything is generated in a cone. If you haven't seen how Horizon Zero Dawn works, by the way, which is a great game, look it up. 100% do it. Because they don't just generate the world around you like sometimes they do in Assassin's Creed games. They generate the world in a cone, so it's not procedurally generated. I don't want to use that word wrong. It's generated specifically in your field of view. So your vision field is what is generated in the game at the moment, but it saves everything as like backup data so it can just load. And I don't know if I have anything right now. But I really like that because it saves space. It keeps things minimal. And it's like fast render. It keeps stuff so I can render so quickly to keep doing that. That's what I'm thinking some of these games do, but I never know. You studied it with there, yes. Nami does a lot more than she lets on sometimes. It's incredible technology. Oh, can I go this way yet? Can I go this way now? Can I go this way? I don't want to go this way. I want to go this way. Yes, I can go this way. How do you use record cube? Attack! Get him. Get him. So let's go for a chance on first attack. First attack! Take him down. Down you go. You have to realize how much I probably have to render, despite like cutting out certain grinding stuff. So I can't hold on to this stream for super long, especially if I'm gonna do everything on my own. So we're gonna. Oh, this is where I came from. Oh, okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna head back. We're going. I swore up and down we'd go longer, so I'll get past whatever this Return to Audio's house is. And we'll probably have to go in a little bit. But I swore up and down, again, I'm saying this again, that I would continue, so that's what I'm gonna do. And if you ever are confused why I repeat myself so much, it's because when I'm in conversations, anyway, something to do about the big cube. Yeah, but what? Will, we just have to test different things. That's cute. That's true. Start shoving it in everyone's faces, see if who it absorbs. It absorbs into. But I repeat myself because when I get in the conversations, people don't listen at all. What are you doing? Quit it. He's trying to shove the cube inside of him. And I'll repeat stuff because yeah, they're really trying to shove the cubes back in the body. Yeah, you gotta figure it out how. Ask Lim about the cube. Maybe she can shrink it. Interesting. Yeah, let's find her. Find Lim, regain strength. But when people don't listen, here's an experiment I want you to do. Whenever you finish talking to somebody for a moment, ask them if they know what you're talking about. Like, hey, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, no. So you don't know? Can you explain to me what you didn't know? We could build a bridge of peace here. Where's Frankie though? Not in my party. So yeah, get them to explain. Have them basically get back to you what you said. That's my experiment for you. That's my. And see what happens. See what happens. Guaranteed they'll repeat it back to you and be confused. Or sorry. They will be confused and not able to repeat it back to you. You know why? Because they won't listen half the time. I will tell something simple to somebody. And I'll ask them to repeat. Thanks, Chopper. Lim's sensed this way. Oh, Robin's like... Robin always has a thing for like how adorable Chopper is, and that's nice. But I don't know, it's just frustrating because then I'll have to repeat myself so many times, and I will repeat myself 3 times one time, and they will hear the last time. That is why, specifically. I'll repeat intentionally to see if they are listening. Take a look, that's Lim, alright. On the beach? What beach? What beach? What? Where? Huh? Oh, over here. I was just going on a certain direction I didn't go before. There's a chest over there. No, screw the story, I want the chest. Can you hear me? Oh my gosh, there's a voice. I want to hear audio. I'm just gonna give the stupidest voice I can. He's always right and never wavers. I know he'll be able to help others. I don't even know what voice is supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a voice. I still not trust him. Why are her eyes red? Okay, that's weird. She's speaking through her? They brought him all with them? That's awesome. Oh, she trusts him. I'll help you just a little, because it's a problem I caused. Yeah, Lim, you better. Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Fix the experiment, the contents of the memory. Whoa, what? You gotta experience it? Oh, so I gotta relive memories? Oh my gosh, is this how we go back to Alabasta? No. Oh, we're having a little bit of a streaming issue. So that's a good indicator where I need to go. But we'll get past this. Because I've seen clips of like talking to Vivi and going back to Alabasta, which is early on in the show. So it's gonna change. What is this place? Solve the mystery of the cube. Do it. Is there a save point? No? Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Robin! Give me the rundown. The shape of the island, the light pillar that reaches the heavens, the tower ruins. These all match the legendary island of Wufford. But there are still many things we don't know. The text didn't mention the mysterious colossi or the research facilities. Still more we can study. That's true. She had a red one, so I don't want to talk to her. That seemed to be the most important, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay, cool. Forced me to talk to her and didn't even let me look at the books. Reuse the cube in this place. Here we... Wow, what a strange place. Yeah, interrupt her. That's smart. She's explaining things in interrupt her. Call whatever you want. Call whatever you want. What are you planning on starting here? I have to, like, remember the voices again. It's only been a couple seconds till I did them, but I forgot. We're going to the world of memory next. Oh. World of memory. A world created from your memory. World of memory. What are we going to be doing there? Follow your accomplishments. So yeah, this is how we go back to Alabasta. You repeat them. So you took... Let me get this clear. This game is you stole my powers. And I have to go back into my memories, relive my memories, and get back what you stole from me. And you call this helping. This is the game. I was getting back my stuff and finding out the mystery of this island after we get back the powers that you stole. You stole these powers. You did that to me. You flubbernuggle. I'm turning down my mic because apparently I'm almost spiking it. Appreciate this. You know how fuzzy memory can be. Yeah, I know how fuzzy memory can be because you stole my memories. Jerk. Mori, I don't really get it. Best you to explain it. I don't know, it's just very frustrating because most of the games are like this. No. Because most of the games are like this where you have to relive all of One Piece. And I understand that's the whole point. But I don't know. It's just frustrating to have to deal with this. Because I want to know the story of this island. At least World Seeker. You only relived enemies. And you had to just go through this whole new world. Now you're telling me I have to go into my things. And it's just so disappointing. I had such high hopes for this team, but then they did some amazing things, and then they do this. So it's less of the game direction, more storytelling direction. They begin their exploration to recover the strength that was lost, defeating the Colossus with Audio's help and succeeding in retrieving their first cube. Things took an unexpected turn. Yup, here's Alabasta. Which, will I see Ace again? I mean, probably late in the game, yes, but... There has to be more memories, because I see everything with, like, BB crying and stuff. Then I would surpass you. That, like, I've seen the end of this memory at least. Not the end of it, but I've seen, like, pictures of the end of it. And I obviously already know how this plays through. But did we go through other parts of the story? Or just people just never made it that far? They're just like, you know what, we're done. We get to the end of Alabasta, we don't want to keep reliving all One Piece. We're done. I don't know. Because they did just release a DLC. Spice Bean! I want some of this Spice Bean! So do I get reduced back to how I was, or do I still have all my powers? Because defeating Crocodile would be so much easier how I am now. The old Crocodile? Yeah. I'd beat the heck out of him. I can use Hockey now. All I have to do is use Hockey and punch him once in the face. He wouldn't expect it. Yeah, that's it. That'd be real funny. Because Hockey lets you... So... Yeah, it's Alabasta. Oh yeah, Chopper, I don't think he ever got to go here. I don't remember. really inside of our memories. Yeah. So, hockey lets you punch people that can go into an element. So Crocodile can turn into sand. He can just turn into sand. So if you try punching him, your hand can go through him. If he just turns into sand. So hockey can solidify that. So you punch him, you punch a normal person. It basically undoes it counteracts Devil Fruit powers. So in this one, Luffy had to make himself bleed so that it would harden the sand and basically make it like he's normal. Or you have to at least get water on him for that thing. It's like when you get water on sand, it turns mushy, but in this case, with the Devil Fruit powers, water, especially seawater, will turn him back kind of to normal. So we got blood. He used that to punch the heck out of Crocodile, but now he can just use hockey and just punch him in the face. I mean, that's gonna be a long story. Yeah, it is a long one. Can you remember what you did in Alabasta specifically? Yeah, we saved a princess from a butthole. Came to Alabasta to save my baby. Yeah, because Baroque was trying to take over Alabasta. But to stop them. Many ended up getting hurt. We managed to defeat Crocodile and prevent all-out war. Yeah, that's a good description. Chopper wasn't here, though. We got Chopper later, I think. I think that's clearly the answer. Defeating this crocodile you mentioned was the biggest accomplishment you've achieved. I'm just gonna keep changing your voices. I don't care about her voice. So just gonna punch that guy again? That's easy. Now we know what we need to do. Let's go. Something more important I haven't mentioned yet. So to create for memories, I mean the exact same things will happen. Well, it is supposed to be made from our memories. Yeah, but you're stronger. You know how fuzzy memories can be. Plus, the events that will happen and the enemies that appear should be tougher than they were. How does that work? As you became stronger instead of the enemies in your memory. Oh, that makes sense. Because, okay, here's why it makes sense. We met Crocodile later on, repeatedly as well. He is also a repetitious character. Therefore, we know Crocodile as he's stronger. I think that's BS for enemies that we haven't seen in a long time. Maybe because our imagination can run away with us and be like, okay, so this is how much stronger they would have gotten. That kind of makes sense, but we know the current Crocodile. So importing that one into this memory makes sense. Aren't we weaker now than we were before, though? Yes, exactly. The cube creates memory as extracted from this world from your complete selves. In other words, you have to fight stronger enemies dropping at full strength. That's so unfair. That's just how Mario works. Sucks to suck. You gotta be kidding me. I don't get it, but whatever. Yeah, it's not just being stupid, by the way. That's actually how he thinks. I just have to punch everything, right? Objective function. Oh, cool. I finally got objective function. Grand logs. Here's Vivi. What are the rewards from objectives? Check out when you find them. Gather information. Start interrogating everyone. Punch everyone. Get information. I'm gonna save and then quit. There's a crocodile. Yeah, what time did we return? What are you doing? Shut up! Robin is the most knowledgeable one. Is she gonna be recognized? Okay, so in Alabasta, she was Miss All Sunday. She was Crocodile's right-hand woman because she made a deal with him. So is she gonna be recognized as All Sunday? That's a good question. Okay, we're at the neighbor market. The harbor market. I just didn't have time to read it because I was going too quick. So I am going to have my mouse loaded up. There it goes. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. A lot of this was just meaningless rant, and I'm sure the YouTube video is going to be different. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed nonetheless, because I had a good time. And this is a long one, and it's way too early for me to think of any more of an outro. So I'm gonna leave it sitting for a sec so that I can have a title card, and I think because streaming is weird, So I hope you enjoyed, and bye guys!